Welcome aboard this TPE service to Liverpool, but you're going as far as Manvic. Well, passengers are here first, and press F1 for your briefing. Okay, insert the master key, reverse to neutral.
TPWF and AWS operational.
Cancel the train file with F, reset the AWS with Q, DRA off with Y, T and U for the doors, Shift and H for the headlights, put full, and we are ready for departure. Just need to wait for our departure time. So, departing Huddersfield, speed limit is, it was 30, we're not to 50. Next stop is Manchester Victoria in about 25.5 miles. So this scenario is called 9 Mike 07 902 Newcastle to Liverpool from Living 802-2. You join this brand new 802-2 at Huddersfield and you're going to Manvic. The stop date is the 12th October 2019. So timings, so Huddersfield departure at 10:52, Martin pass at 10:59, Phillips pass at 11:04, Stanley Bridge pass at 11:09, Martin Platting where we join the Calder Valley pass at 11:18, and Manchester Victoria arrival at 11:21. And our maximum speed is 125, even though I think the maximum speed between here and Manvic is 85 in Standedge. Standedge tunnel between Marsden and Greenfield. Speed limit is now going up to 65 miles an hour. So the A100 EP, I think it was released the other day. I think it was the 16th of December at about 8 AM. And people went absolutely mad when AP announced it. Like, for a unit that's generally hated in real life, people just went insane over it. It's very weird. Probably because the IATs are like very, very, very popular in real life. I mean, by popular I mean like they're literally everywhere. Not that people like them or anything. Because IATs now they have operators with GWR, LNER, whole trains. Sorry. Yeah, GWR, LNER, whole trains, Lumo, Transparent Express. I think that's it. So on the East Coast, East Coast, Great Western, Transpennine. I think that's it. Yeah, they're literally everywhere. And I think Avanti have ordered some as well. Or going to order. Probably going to order. My order. So my IETs for the West Coast. I don't know if that's help because ordering non-tilting trains for the West Coast Main Line is a bit silly. Because for those who don't know, non-tilting trains on the West Coast Main Line are limited to 110 because of the West Coast Main Line's tight curves, which is why the Pendolino, or I guess the APT, was designed to tilt around corners so it could take corners quicker and cut journey times. So non-tilting trains like the 350s are limited to 110 while pendulum loads can tilt and could travel at 125. It was originally meant to go up to 140 miles an hour, but the West Coast Main Line upgrade in the I think it was the early 2000s, it went way over budget. So instead of putting in the in-cab signalling, which was required to run at 140, the in-cab signalling was cut and trains are limited to 125. Like this IET. Even though I think ERTMS is, I think it's being implemented slowly. Which I think ERTMS is like a form of in-cab signalling, which would allow trains to run at 140 miles an hour. I think it's being implemented on the East Coast Main Line for the shite zoomers. Yeah, that was Slough. So we've got Slough, Marsden, Greenfield, Moseley, Stanley Bridge, Ashton Underline, past IKEA, and was platting that closed in 1995, and then into Manvik. So Transparent Express. I think Transparent Express took on the sorry. I think Transparent Express took on the 802s, I think it was September 2019. In like an all-over grey livery with a black front. Before it was put into the Transpennines like stained glass livery, which they carry now. And then COVID happened and fucked everything up. Because for those who don't know, the Transpennine used to run a train from Newcastle to Manchester Airport. They would go through Manvik over the Oslo Course to Manchester Piccadilly. That was primarily 802s, but then COVID happened in March 2020, and I think Transpennine completely dropped it now. Which means 802s, or the Transpennine 802s, are exclusively on the Liverpool to Newcastle trains, and literally nothing else. Also coming up on Marsden. Sorry, got something stuck in my throat. Yep, sorry. Coming up on Marsden, which in real life is a really pretty station. It's a nice, quaint little station and a small. I think it's a village, really small town village. And behind it you got the Pennines, which look really nice. On the right is a pub with some canal boats. I think that's for the some mine. I forget the name of. I think it's like a tourist attraction. We have to wear like a hard hat and go into like a mine on a canal barge. And yes, this passenger view, the passenger view is way too dark. It should be like 1,000 times brighter in here. because I have been in an 802 in real life between Manchester Victoria and Liverpool on electric. The interior was very, very bright. I've also did Manchester Piccadilly to Manchester Victoria on an 802 before COVID, and the interior was very, very bright. Also got the cab light, which is very luminous. We've also got different views. So we've got this one on the left, behind the driver. You can also see down the galley, sort of second man seat, where you can see absolutely fuck all of anything. And back on the driver's seat. I think one thing people have said about the 802 EP is that it's the 800 to 803 EP is that it's very quiet. I think it's like that in real life because of noise pollution, which I don't really get. Why would you complain about noise if you live next to a railway? Like, it's a railway, it's going to be loud. Just go live somewhere else. This is Dougal Junction, which isn't much of a junction anymore. Also have a quick look at the livery, which is transparent grey. Looking very bland. Oh yeah, we're also on 802.207, which I did film in, which I did record in real life when it first entered service. So gently managing my speed as we come down the Pennines. So I think at the end of Stanley Bridge we cross over into Lancashire, out of dirty Yorkshire. So we've got Springfield, Moseley, Stanley Bridge, Ashton, and then Manvic. Also, there's also been quite a lot of wibble about the diesel engines, because AP said they couldn't get the recordings they wanted, so they kind of mashed it all together. So here's what they sound like. Also coming up on Greenfield. I mean, I've seen AL2, I guess heard AL2s in diesel, and it sounds pretty good. I guess saying that, I think it says like wibble on every release of anything, and fancy ass. Wibble! Okay, next is Moseley. Oh yeah, and around this time, 185s were basically dominant on the Huddersfield line because Northern used to run trains between Manchester and Huddersfield, using like sprinters and pacers. But then they were transferred over to Transpennine in 2016, I think. I think somewhere between 2016 and 2018, 2019. So 105 became the dominant unit on this line. So now Northern run trains from Wigan and Manor-Vic to Stanley Bridge through Ashton, that's it. I don't think there were any direct trains from Stanley Bridge to Guide Bridge. Because trains that go through Stanley Bridge go through Guide Bridge to Manchester Piccadilly and don't stop. Okay, next station is Stanley Bridge, where the line towards Manor-Vic comes off, and Guide Bridge. Yeah, I've heard people complain the wiper sounds to the compare the wiper sounds to like a dot matrix printer or like a fax machine. Also, apparently you can also hear the wipers when you're stationary. You can hear the wipers outside as well. I thought that's like a cool little detail. So, approaching Stanley Bridge. Change for nothing because we're not stopping here. We're going straight through it, so you can't change. Also, coming off, going right towards Ashton, speed goes down to 25. So just going down for that. There's an X London Midland in the platform. X London Midland 150. So, line goes straight on, goes towards Guide Bridge and Manchester Piccadilly. We go right towards Ashton and Manchester Victoria and Liverpool. Also, I'll let you hear these engines again when taking off from a slower speed. So what do you think? What do you think of these engines? I think they sound pretty decent. Coming up on Ashton on the line. On the left is IKEA. Come here for stuff that you didn't intend on getting. Like, what if you go to IKEA? Can only go for like one certain thing, like a glass or like a bookshelf or like a drawer. But then you end up getting like loads of random crap, like glasses. I mean, like cups. Or candles. Next station will be Park, that closed in 1995, then Mart Platting, which closed in 1995, and then Manchester Victoria, which is still open. I think the canopy for Mart Platting was transferred over to, I think it was Bury Bolton Street or Ronstall. I think a canopy from Mart Platting went to Rottenstall, I think, and a canopy from all the Mumps went to Bury Bolton Street, I think. Unless that's just a complete wibble. That's wrong. And I don't mean Ronstall, I mean Ronspawn on these tanks. So yeah, I can see people making a lot of scenarios for the IETs, especially on the Great Western and the East Coast. Particularly the East Coast. Because we have King's Cross Kings Lane, we can do like a divert through Cambridge. We have the Leeds Lines merge, so you can do like a full run from King's Cross to Leeds. And we have the East Coast Main Line merge from King's Cross to Edinburgh. Yeah, only if we had like a proper payware standard 700. That would change everything, because with a 700 you could do like proper payware IET scenarios on the East Coast. Because I think the Zoomers, I think the 700s entered service on Grey Northern, I think it was 2016, 2018. Before the IETs came in and replaced the HSTs, which is very sad. Passing through Park. This is Phillips Park Junction. Line on the left joins from Ashford on the front only line. Line going to the right goes towards Bury Junction and the Cardiff Valley towards Rochdale, and also Newton Heath Depot. Yeah, I can't wait for the Cardiff Valley to be in TS. So for those who don't know, the Cardiff Valley is a line between Manchester Victoria and Leeds, going via Rochdale and Toberdon, and Stanley Bridge, and Bradford, and Brickhouse, and Dewsbury, and Batley. I mean, we already have all the stock for it, because the Cardiff Valley has 142s, 150s, 153s, 155, 156, 158, 185s on ECS or diversions. On the left is Resident 09009, which is used for, I think it's like GBRF, I think it's like a stone train, or like something aggregate-y. Yeah, sometimes these sidings are empty, so these sidings are called Collyhurst Street sidings. Most of the time they're empty, but sometimes you get like, I think it's JNA wagons, you know, the big ones, the tall ones, and like a GBRF shed. Yeah, but most of the time they're just empty. So this part between Mount Platting and Manchester Victoria is actually part of my local line. So I've been here literally thousands of times in real life. One at 5 going to Middlesbrough from Manchester Airport. That went over the Oslo Court. Yeah, it would be really interesting if ACS extended Chatmore to Manchester Airport, because we could do Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Airport trains, we could do Manchester Airport Liverpool trains. We could take over a Middlesbrough train at, I guess today would be Redcar. Take over a Redcar train at Manvic, go over the Oslo Court towards Piccadilly, and lead to Manchester Airport. Honestly, having Manchester Airport in trains extended from Chatmoss would be... it would open up a lot of story potential. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to when the missing link from ACS will eventually be extended from Crewe to Manchester through either Stockport or Manchester Airport. So this is Manchester Victoria. We've got an X-Cut Rail 158 on the right. So this is Manchester Victoria, where the train will continue to Liverpool. This is where the video ends, so I hope you enjoyed this short video from Huddersfield to Manchester Victoria in the 803 EP. Subscribe for more trains and content, like the video if also inclined. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next video. So arrival into Manchester Victoria.